Hey everybody, I just want to give you a brief introduction to today's Alternate Economy Wednesday video. And so what you're going to be seeing in today's video is I will be highlighting one of the other exchanges that has popped up in the inland northwest. So we started ours in Spokane last year. It's been just over a year since we've had that one going. And now in that time, there's actually two other ones that have sprung up. I did kind of highlight one of the other ones in Elk, Washington, which is just north of Spokane. But this one is called, they go by the name of Militant Farmers. They do have a Telegram group. So if you're in the inland northwest or North Idaho and you're interested in getting more information about this group and finding out about their meetups, they do it they do it the first and third Sunday of every month. So the day after we do ours in Spokane, we do ours on the first and the third Saturday. They do theirs on the first and third Sunday. I'm going to stop talking now, and I'm just going to let the creator of the Militant Farmers group, Cy, explain why he created it and what it's all about.
You can give me the right to be a human being. I'm fine with that right. Now you can keep me from having that if you've got all the policemen and all the jobs on your side.
Okay, so we're here at the Militant Farmers Exchange and Market, I guess, for lack of better words, here in Athol, Idaho. And I just want to ask you a few questions about why you started this and what it's all about. So, can I get you to introduce yourself to everybody here? Sure. And then just tell us why you decided to start this group up.
Well, I'm Cy. I'm just a guy. What we're doing is we're trying to build a community of farmers. Basically, we see that there's food shortages, food problems coming up, and the Word of God says that if a prudent man will see trouble and get himself out of the way, whereas a foolish man will continue down on the way and receive the reward of a fool. We don't want to be the fool. So what we're doing is we're building a group of people who are farming, that are producing food. The goal is to produce more than you use, and then you can trade and barter with the excess. So that's what we're doing. Plus we're building a society of people who know each other and will trade with each other. So when things are scarce, we won't go without. Like, for example, I do some plants, I do some chickens, eggs, things like that. Other people do goats, goat milk. Other people do bread, like yourself. I don't bake bread and I don't do goats. So I trade bread and goat's milk with other people for plants that I have or other stuff. We also are pretty focused on real money versus fake money. Like fiat money, which is your dollar, the U.S. dollar, is illegal according to the Constitution. According to the Constitution, you can only make money out of silver or gold. And so what we do is we collect constitutional silver, constitutional gold coins, and use that as a method of barter. Even though it is U.S. legal currency, it is worth more. So a 1964 quarter is worth $5.79, whereas a 1965 quarter is worth 25 cents, because it's 90% silver in 1964. So just by wanting to trade with real money instead of fake money,
and the other sign that says "Be nice or be quiet."
We're just being smart that way too.
Right.
So as this dollar continues to devalue, which is what they're doing, they're devaluing the dollar. Our dollar continues to increase in value.
Right.
So it's a no-brainer.
Right.
So it's just a society of people that are banding together to not be stupid, basically.
Right. No, I appreciate that. Actually, you introduced me to the idea of the silver coins. When I came to the first one in Priest River, that you did up there. So I started talking to my daughter and her friends about it. Like, I showed them some of the dimes and the quarters, and I said, look, you're probably never going to get one of these and change in the store, but hey, when you get a dime, when you look at these, look at them. And yeah, you have some here?
Yeah, so like this is fiat, fake,
right,
paper money, right? And this is worth $22. 22 of these, so That's for U.S. quarters that are worth more than one $20 bill.
Right.
Right. So these are worth more than that because these are 90% silver.
Right.
And this is just paper.
Right. And one of the other concepts you talked about in that meeting up there was, so like if we accept this as exchange, so as far as the U.S. government is concerned,
This is still.
that's $1.
This is $1.
Right.
Right.
But as far as us real people are concerned, like you said, that's more than the value of that paper that you just had there that says it's $20.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a concept people need to start understanding. Like I said, I've accepted that now and actually started purchasing other stuff with that. So I appreciate that, man.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, it's when you think about it, it just makes sense.
Right.
You know, there's nothing common about common sense. Right? I've watched people do crazy things, like they'll go out on the street corner outside of a coin shop. I don't remember the guy that did it, but I saw the video, and he had a 10-ounce bar of silver, and an ounce of silver is going for what, $22 today?
Right.
So like $220 worth of silver. And he was offering people on the street the bar of silver in exchange for a $20 bill. And people would not give him $20 for that bar of silver because they don't understand.
Right.
That this is $220 some worth of
Right.
silver. And they could just take that bar right into the shop that they're standing next to
Yeah,
and
yeah.
get $220 for their $20 bill.
Right.
And people just don't understand.
Right. Yeah. So I've tried to get people to understand that concept and use real money. So like what I did with you, I'll accept less in exchange for the things I bring. If you're going to exchange it with silver or something like that I see as a real value, at least.
Real
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So all right. Well, thank you for talking to me. I appreciate it, and thank you for starting this. It's nice to have one. Like I said, we started ours in Spokane last year, so it's nice to have something like this going over here. Appreciate it.